let's talk about the Robert Kraft of it all. When does he step in and make a pitch, make a play, make a stop, make a save, however you want to put it?
Great.
What do you think?
Great question. Robert Kraft can only go so far. He can't take them together and, like a couple of kids, get in a squabble in the playground, make them shake hands and be friends. If there is a gap to be bridged, my understanding is I've been told that Robert Kraft will do that. And I've written that. The Patriots will extend themselves to get it done. But if it's not a gap but a chasm, there's really very little he can do. So if Tom's intimations that, look, I'm looking all over the place, and that all the intimations are accurate, that all these places are interested, which I do know they are correct, and the Patriots are selling out, and Bill's like, look, if he wants to go someplace else, Robert, we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what has gotten us here in terms of value, in terms of understanding what the economics of it are, in terms of this being a 43-year-old. Now he wants to go 2 years when we've been year to year every other year. Does that make sense to you? Then Robert Kraft is going to say, look, I did everything I could. And that's one interesting thing to keep in mind, Rich. In 2013, they signed him to a 6-year, $60 million extension. Kind of reasonable at the time. And Kraft told Peter King, I wanted to do something elegant. I thought like a fan with this because I never wanted to see Tom play someplace else. In Robert's mind, he feels he's already done everything he could do to make sure Tom Brady retired a Patriot. He didn't only do that contract; he gave him another extension. No, he did not. But they've given him the raise this past year. But he feels rightly that, look, if this guy's going to play until 43, he's in uncharted territory, and there's a point at which we have to say, we tried to make it happen this way, but it's gotten too untenable to make it happen without mortgaging our future.
The Patriots at some point, I mean, Robert Kraft isn't just going to sit around and just watch this go down. And
you're exactly right.
You know what I mean? Like at some point, the rumors are going to go flying and or weird stuff that's actually real. There's going to be a fire. We might just be smelling the smoke. And he's going to step in and basically say, we got to do this. You have to do it. We have to do it. And then have to figure out a way just to, as you said, comfort level is his number one. When I asked you what his number one criteria is, you said comfort level. Whatever discomfort that might be going on for him to stay there based on he doesn't feel heard or he doesn't feel like he's been respected on the lifestyle that he requires within the building, to use the phrase, or say so that he thinks he has earned after 20 years. How do we bridge that? How does that get bridged?
That's a great question, because you're right. Robert is not going to stand there and say, geez, I don't know what Bill did. I don't know if he talked to him, didn't talk to him. I don't know how these phone calls went. When Tom Brady leaves, if he does leave and goes to free agency, the optics, and I do hate the word optics, the optics will be horrible if the Patriots can't say we did this, this, and this. We made a legitimate effort, and we leave on good terms. They have to make that happen. So that, I think, would be the area in which Robert would step in. The idea of financial step in, I don't think is going to exist. I would imagine it's more along, look, Tom, we both know how Bill is. He's not going to do all the things that are going to make you feel warm. You want to hear him again from me? Of course I love you. And that's where it's interesting, too, Rich, is that Tom Brady's discontent is not just limited to Bill. He understands that over the course of his career, he's negotiated more contracts with Robert Kraft than he has with Bill Belichick. So when he looks at his contract and says, why don't I have a new one? He's not just looking at Bill.
He's looking at Robert.
He's looking at both.
Yep.
And Bill is being deferred to by Robert, which is fine. He's an employee. He's supposed to run the team. But that's the best summation I can give you right now. So Robert stepping in will be a stepping in to make sure that everything was done and love was expressed, and go fly, if you love somebody, set them free, will happen, but he will not want it to be contentious and ugly.